What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Bells from Straightforward with Ms.B. It's Sunday night, as usual. This is time for our group chat live. I see Renee has popped up in the room. I didn't hear any from anybody today, so I don't know. I almost thought I was gonna be here by myself. But that's okay. I would have carried on the show alone, but let me go ahead and add Miss Renee.
Let's go Saints.
No, man, that's what you gonna do. Oh, you trade now.
Hold on, I'm running late, so I'm trying to get myself together. So I got my camera off for a minute, but happy Sunday.
Yes, happy Sunday. I know, I was thinking about that too earlier. I'm like, okay, Sundays, usually the football games be on. And I know a lot of us, especially here down south, everybody is pretty much a huge football fan.
Yeah, it's what we do.
It's what we do. So I'm like, I don't know how it's going to, how it's going to affect the
especially
lives.
These two men that would AG always on, but yeah.
But he ain't on now.
Right. So we don't know. We'll see.
He ain't on now, so I don't even know where they at. Okay. They haven't texted me back. So it is what it is, and I wasn't sure about you either. I'm like, well, maybe she went to the game possibly and still out, partying.
Girl, no. My baby twisted her ankle Friday when she was dancing. So, she a damsel in distress. I was trying to wrap her foot and shit like that. Because she'll use that as an excuse not to go to school.
Oh, okay.
But it happened Friday and you went somewhere yesterday,
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so you all right. You got
let me wrap
you got the limp,
alcohol
you
on
go to school.
Yeah. So
let me move this up a little bit so I can lean back in my chair. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the fellas will pop in here later. If not, oh well, like you said, I had already kind of mentally prepared myself to do this by myself.
Just in case.
Just in case everybody was busy. I still wanted to put up some type of, some content.
Yeah.
On the page. Yeah. So I was just gonna make it do what it do, y'all.
Gotcha.
Making it do what it do.
Like you said, they may pop in, but we can hold it down.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a lot of interesting things that happen. So, as every week, it seems like something crazy always end up happening.
For real. Like, we not short on topics. We might not be done investigated. I want to talk about all of them, but we don't have to be short on topics.
Right. And I done figured out how to create like a little collection on Instagram. So when I come across something, I'll favorite it. You know what I mean? I'll favorite the article and then save it to the collection. So now it's like all the stuff is like in one little, stories I say. I got it in this one little area right here. So yeah. It'd be easy to talk about it. But I think the main story, and we'll kind of probably leave that to the end, is the Ray J versus the Kardashians story. Because that is good and juicy. So
yeah, because I got some questions about that one. So yeah, when we get there, I'll ask them. But
yeah, we'll say that one for the end. But we'll start off with this one. I saw this, shout out to Streets 94.5 radio station here in Atlanta. They posed the question: a man comes home after working a 13-hour shift to his wife who works from home. She never has a meal prepared for him when he arrives to the house. Who is actually the person in the wrong? Is it the wife or the husband? Now, she worked from home.
I ain't gonna make it right or wrong, but I will say I don't know how you can't make it happen if you work from home. I don't care what you do. Put the shit, put it in the crock pot. You know what I mean? I mean, people be crock pot and leaving the house and going. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
I don't see why it can't happen.
Right.
After
Now,
somebody might work 13 hours.
do you think, because they didn't really put specifics on here, meaning like, sometimes people get to thinking, okay, is this man just because he's at work and he comes home after working a 13-hour shift? If he's a man that pays all bills, does he pay the mortgage? Does he pay the rent? Does he, what I'm saying, taking into account those type of things as well? Or is this, they didn't really specify, or is this just a regular dude that worked 13 hours a day and he your man and he came home, well, husband in this case, and he came home and he's expecting a home cooked meal. I'm assuming every night or every night he works.
Yeah, it's a lot of details that we don't have. However, even if she didn't work from home, unless she got 13 hours, unless she on some type of something in her computer where she can't leave, or you still get a lunch break. You may not. Something should be waiting on him. I feel like DoorDash it. Everybody don't cook, but and I assume that it's something he's used to. Because if you ain't married no cook, then you can't miraculously.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't have those expectations, and you married her, and she wasn't a cook then.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that this is something that he's used to, or maybe something but again,
or he's just at the point where he fed up with the shit now.
Because when you in love, you think you can live without some stuff. It's not as important until you start coming home for 13 hours eating ham sandwiches. That's the same thing that was in your lunch. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I need other details. However, I do know that once I was able to start working from home, a lot more stuff got done. Like, I could throw a load of laundry in.
Yeah.
I didn't have to have a set day. The meals, like for everybody, the meals got a little bit different because we, at first we didn't want to go nowhere. So we was roof christening at the house and making homemade Big Macs and all kind of stuff. So I know working from home has afforded me a lot more time to do household stuff. So again, cooking, you can put something in the oven. I don't know. Yeah, but if I worked the 8-hour shift away from home, and I came home and I had a man that worked 13 hours, I still would try to have something ready.
Yeah.
I ain't promising 5 or 6 pots on the stove every day.
But something.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah. Yeah. The way I feel about that is just speaking from kind of like experience. Of course, I've never been married, but I have been in long-term relationships, like years upon years relationships. The guy I was dating for some years, he comes from a household where his mother cooked all the time. Right?
Okay.
So in the relationship, that was part of his expectations. However, at that time in my life, this was like a early 2000s when I didn't really cook. Here's HE.
Okay.
This was like turn your TV down, sir. This was like the early 2000s when I didn't really political opinion. I wasn't a cook then. I wasn't a cook at the time. So I just didn't cook, but it would come up in the conversation though. You know what I mean? Like arguments, things of that nature to come up like, dang, you could cook for me sometime, or, he'll say that type of shit. But I'm like, it's not that I don't know how to cook.
Yeah,
I just was not a cook. I'm an only child. It ain't really, my mom cooked in our household or granny cooked. You know what I'm saying? I was never really, I ain't have to cook. You know what I'm saying? So, but as I got older, and this was out way past this relationship, but as I got older, I started to, of course, try out things myself, cook my own little, have my own recipes and stuff like that, things that I would cook. And I began to love cooking. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, it's nothing. But However, I'll do it in a relationship, but I don't know if I would be able to do it every day. Like
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think.
think it.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be an everyday thing that I would do, and that's. I would hope to marry. I felt like I think I might have put this on my Instagram one time. I think because I love to eat, like I love trying new restaurants. I like to try different types of food. I always say I might end up marrying a chef. That's because I just like to eat, try
yeah,
shit, and hopefully, the person I marry does know how to cook and enjoys cooking too. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So it can
So,
be. Yeah, let's share it. Yeah,
right,
let's share the responsibility. I agree.
right.
I do like to cook and I can cook. However, it's winding up for me. My daughter getting ready to go. So I ain't trying to be tied into no frying no chicken stuff every night. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to go out, but I still feel like in some cases, I remember my best friend telling me this. In some cases, it was cheaper for them to eat out. So,
Yeah.
you go, there was this little soul food restaurant, you get an $8, $9 plate. She get 3 of them for her family. That's $30. She can go on home and it was more cost effective. She got off at 9 o'clock at night. Her husband got off at 9 sometimes. So they really need to be grabbing and going. Like you may not have time to stand up and do all that. But she did make sure that, or he made sure that there was some type of meal in the house. So again, if you're not a cook, you still can make some shape. And they got all this Hello Fresh and they walking you side by side and So yeah, but I still think, like you said, he knew in regards to the first person you were talking about, he knew that you. So don't think you gonna magic potion me and change me into what I'm not.
Right.
Yeah. Like you said, as you evolved, if y'all had still been together, then he would have saw a little bit more of that. But at the time, you told him what it was.
Yeah.
That's all I feel is fair. Tell me what it is.
Right. What are your feelings on this, Mr. Green?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know the
I'm going
question.
to explain. If you just listen, give me a second.
Oh, no wonder you can't cook.
I can't cook.
My God.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh my God.
You better ask somebody about me that I can cook. I can cook. I told you I just didn't want to cook back in the day, but now I like to cook and I know how to cook. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The question was this. The radio station had a question. Basically, a husband works a 13-hour shift and he would come home basically and there was not a meal prepared for him by his wife. Do you feel as though
she works from home?
And the wife is somebody that work from home, right?
Wow.
So
you ain't got to say no more.
Do you feel like that's something, as from your standpoint, you feel as though if your wife works from home, you should have a meal every night, cooked meal?
Yes, if I want, I mean something, yeah. I mean at least 4 nights a week at least. If I'm working 14 and you at home all day, what's the excuse if you at home all day and ain't did nothing, ain't cooked me nothing?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, now if you to say I go to job work at an office somewhere, but when you say at home,
but AG, even so, like I said, if I work 8 hours and I got a man that's working 13, 14, it's still something I can put together.
Right.
You working 8 hours where though?
It don't matter. You know what I mean?
I mean 8 hours at home different than 8 hours in the office now.
But
why? No, why is it?
Cause my wife used to work from home, man. That shit like you ain't even that you working, but you ain't got to be working the whole 8 hours like that.
Yeah, but we've been crock potting.
We've been crock
potting for years when we were leaving. So the roast already ready. I can just come home and make some rice or whatever. So we've been preparing. You know what I mean? Before when we ain't always had the privilege. So if he done 13 hours, so you telling me if your wife go to work and you work 13 hours, you still ain't gonna be hungry when you get there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be hungry. That's why I'm gonna be looking for something.
Yeah. So shit. Yeah.
Unless I done got me something to work.
If I'm at home, it really ain't no excuse.
Yeah, if you at home, ain't no excuse.
Yeah. Yeah, I be doing all kinds
at
of
least
stuff.
4 days a week now. Out of
4
7.
days a week?
Out of 7? God damn, what you want?
Can some of that be left over?
You want
Yeah, some of it might be leftovers. Some of it might be, yeah. You ain't gotta have no brand new fresh meal every 5 days a week.
You ain't got to cook every day, but you need to be cooking every other day or something.
Some need to pop off. I agree.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss. I don't know what kind of work. I'm working 13, so ain't no way for me to cook.
Yeah, you can run the Olive Garden and get a pan of lasagna and some breadsticks and
Now you gonna have to cook something.
Run that
I'm
back.
working 13. No, I ain't working. I ain't cooking.
I'm saying at some point you can cook on the weekends or something when you ain't working.
Yeah, maybe then. But if I'm going to work, I ain't got time to cook. Shit, if I come home and cook, I work in 13. It take me an hour to get there, and shit, and probably an hour to get back. That's 15. Shit, ain't nothing 9 more hours left. I'm finna spend an hour trying to cook me something to eat too.
You need to sleep some of them though. You got to sleep
I'm
some
like,
of them.
God damn, where you want me to cook?
I know, but sometimes though,
If I'm off,
this finna boil over into something else. Sometimes though, some men don't even put the effort in though. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather do the cooking though. If I got the choice, I like to cook.
But at the same
that's what I'm
time,
saying. You an exception. You like to cook. You know what I'm saying? But some men who may even like to cook don't necessarily be cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't be putting in no. I don't know. Some men just don't put in no effort, man.
But guess what though, Ms.B? You know that too. Before you marry him, you know what I mean. I know somebody that's complaining because her husband won't help pick up nothing. And this what you say. You set this tone like, no, you supposed to been telling him get your shoes out the floor and don't leave your underwear. So now people better stop trying to be this fantasy lover or trying to do whatever they think to hook somebody and be themselves so they'll know they getting.
Exactly.
Because again, sometimes I like pork and beans and weenies on purpose. I call them baked beans and weenies now, you know, because I fancy five. Shit. Sometimes I go back to the basics just because, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but I need to know. I met a guy from Trinidad, love to cook. Thank you. And I lost weight.
You don't have to worry about them island dudes. They cook and they clean.
Listen. Extremely clean. I'm trying to listen. I almost don't want nobody but an island dude. I'm trying not to discriminate against the Americans because that's what I am. But yeah,
they crazy though. They very possessive though.
Well, know that too. Know that too.
Very possessive, but they ain't sure be cooking. I mean the fresh food too.
Yeah.
Like, veggies, fresh veggies, and it be good.
Yeah.
That's what you looking for, ain't it?
I was with one for 2 years. I was with one for 2 years, but he was crazy though. He was crazy, baby. He was crazy, baby.
Crazy about him some Ms.B, wasn't it?
Yes, he was, honey. And to this day, he be trying to stalk me on Facebook. I had to go on and block him. Yeah, I had to go on and block him, child.
Give that man another chance. He still cooking.
No, he probably is, but no.
Yeah, cook for her, whoever she is.
Okay, let's go on to the next subject. All right, so it looks like, you know, not only first of all, have y'all seen that Netflix movie called Tinder Swindler? Is it Tinder Swindler? The Tinder Swindler?
No, I haven't.
Okay, basically, that movie itself was about a guy, and the guy's roaming around today. It was a guy overseas, little young guy. He posted, you know, he would post flashy pictures and stuff like that. Him sitting on jets, taking flights or whatever, on his Tinder profile, right? His date, you know, Tinder is a dating app. On the Tinder profile, and that's how he would lure, you know, dates and women or whatnot. But he ended up swindling these women out of millions of dollars.
I didn't hear about it. I hadn't seen it, but I heard about it.
Right. So I hadn't really heard any stories involving a black man doing this, but apparently recently a Florida man was sentenced to 9 years in prison After pleading guilty to defrauding more than 30 women of more than $1.3 million by pretending to be a doctor on online dating sites. His name, Brian
It's
Wedge.
Wes Wordsworth. He from Birmingham. That nigga from Birmingham.
You know this is.
Yeah, I know that nigga, man. Brian Wordsworth.
Oh,
If
God.
you a
Okay,
doctor,
let me finish
That
reading
nigga ain't no
the.
doctor.
no, but
That
I'm
nigga ain't
saying
no
though,
Let
if
me
doctor.
you a
finish
doctor,
reading the
That
article.
nigga, he a
Cut
con artist.
it. Hush. Okay, Brian Wedgeworth, 46, who formerly lived in Florida, in Tallahassee, Florida, and he also lived in Center Point, Alabama. He used 10 different aliases as part of his scheme, according to the U.S. attorney. Basically, Wedgeworth, he made promises to the women to con them into sending him money, jewelry, and watches, according to court documents. He pleaded guilty to 25 counts, including wire fraud, mail fraud, aggravated identity theft, and money laundering. And they got a picture of the dude on here too.
what I'm sending money to a doctor for? He a doctor. Shit, that's what I'm trying to land, so I ain't got to spend my own money. So how do you,
That's what I'm trying to figure
what
out.
the hell? Like, you say million? Some millions?
It was 30 women total. And I guess the total came up to be like $1.3 million that he got out of them.
Baby,
I'm trying to figure out, what is he saying?
that make you,
Who is he targeting? Was these like senior citizen women or?
nah, because they don't have time to play. They ain't got time to play. Listen, first of all, yeah. You see me shaking my head. I can't make sense of it. I can't. I can't.
Y'all women so vulnerable. Once a dude start saying the stuff y'all want to hear, y'all just get so gullible.
Yeah, but online,
Yeah, that's what they doing that. That's what they doing it at now.
I'll be gullible until that moment you tell me send you something.
Right. Right.
He's out of there. And we ain't gonna be online
The moment
for so long
the
anyway.
moment you mention anything about money, or the moment you say buy me or buy, oh no. Oh no.
And let's be clear, AG, before you go there. Let's be clear. Let's be clear before you go there, AG. I feel like if you got a man, a good man, and y'all in some serious, I feel like you can buy your man something. I don't think it have to be his birthday, Valentine's Day. When I'm on Amazon, I can look on all kind of sections for whatever going on. However, online, overseas, or whatever he's supposed to be here, like what can you say?
He was in Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
In Alabama.
They should drive down there and whoop his ass. Like, but then somebody need to whoop their ass. Like, come on, what?
But you know, he was probably doing. He was probably going in hard, laying it on them with the sweet talking. He probably took them on one or two good dates. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Ms.B, you might
have even put some money. You know what I'm saying? He might have even bought them some shit as well, because that's how the white dude was doing on the Netflix movie. He was sending a private jet to pick them up. He was doing the whole
with their money. With
the other folk money.
With the other
okay, so
money.
you did watch the one on Netflix. You did watch Tinder Swindler.
Yeah, I watched it. Mm-hmm.
You got to start giving us some homework. We got to start skimming and looking at some clips. So in the Tinder Swindler, they told you he finessed them and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, whatever money he was grabbing from the last,
he was using it to pull the next one in.
He was using it to get the other women, and he would lavish them with gifts and tell them, "Oh, I got these business trips. I'll call you in a week, and we'll spend the weekend together," and all that type of shit.
Okay, so some of them
getting flued out. She done got flew out
on the private jet. On the private jet.
The way the Tinder swindler guy did it, he got to a point in this courting process where he said, "Hey." He was acting like he was some top secret type of agent, and he had some mission to go on. And so he basically couldn't access his bank account to pull a certain amount of money out. And that's when he would go and ask the lady, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I need to do this. Can you please just cut me a check for 30,000? You know what I mean? And then when I be able to access my account again, I'll pay you back.
Oh, okay. Here
That's
we go with the BS. Call one of your doctor friends, bro. Look like he was targeting women that had it though. Cause I ain't got 30,000 the loan.
Yeah, bro. The women I would say the women that he was targeting had a little coin. Yeah, they had a little coin.
Cause if I got 30,000, but I ain't got to lend nobody. I ain't loaning it to not nobody that's in Tallahassee or wherever they supposed to be. I got homies that can get it. You understand what I'm saying? Cause I feel like if I needed it, I could. But no, bro.
So AZ, how do you know this man?
Growed up with him.
Oh Lord, was he a smooth talker or like a fast talking guy?
Always been slick.
He from a long line of slicksters.
No, he from a good family. Actually, he just wanted to goddamn
con of women.
One just fell off. He just goddamn one of a kind. Goddamn.
Okay. Damn. And he currently doing time. You said
he done been to prison before.
9 years. Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't his first time going to prison.
How many years
did he go to prison before? What was his first time going to prison? Or what?
I ain't sure, but I'm pretty sure he had something to do with some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
I ain't sure.
How many years you saying, Ms.B? He got?
This time he's serving 9 years. He got sentenced to 9 years.
Baby.
9 years, and I'm sure he got to pay the money back.
Yeah. How you do that in prison? Well, I guess he had it here because he still had some of their money. So
yeah. Yeah, he definitely got to be a smooth talker because he ain't the best looker. He ain't the best looker from this picture I'm looking at. And he old, got gray hairs.
But he ain't but 46.
Yeah.
He been a hard knock life.
Hard knock life. I guess he targeted the right one.
What he doing, smoking crack with the money?
I don't know what he was doing.
Shit, you get your hand on a free meal, you supposed to look good. Hope, Right.
Shit. Mm-hmm. Well, PSA to all the women out there, like you said, AG, it be women out there that's insecure. It's women out there that just, really, really want companionship. They don't really care where it come from. Y'all ladies be careful because it's men out there that this is what they do. This is their MO. They prey on you guys.
Women too, though. The men, y'all better be careful too.
Women do too, but I'm just saying, in this case, we don't want this to be happening. Like I said, you rarely hear about, to this extent, it happening in the Black community, although I know it happens, but we rarely hear about this in the, a con man going around in the Black
community. One thing about that situation, it's going to be more women conning men than men conning women.
What you mean?
You heard what I said?
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
It's way more of them than it is men getting away with it. It's just a story you talking about. We want to talk about the real shit. That shit the other way around.
Yeah. The ladies be
ladies getting flew out, shopping sprees, ain't doing nothing. But no, I'm not gonna do anything.
Shoot, they robbing the dudes at the hotels and stuff.
Big fact.
Why ain't get a nigga a hug? Goddamn, you done spent goddamn 3-4 G's. You can't get a hug. No, I don't think we gonna hug today.
We ain't gonna hug today. Sorry.
Damn, bitch.
I think that's what they go for, though. I think that's what they go for. Listen.
I ain't finna go for nobody. Ain't finna let me do nothing.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. How we
but see, that's the difference. That's what y'all men be sitting there. That's what y'all mind be thinking about when y'all be spending that money.
I'm like, you ain't gonna let me do nothing, and what I spent all this money? Because if I don't spend the money about, what you gonna say? If I don't spend that money like you want to, what you gonna say? You gonna say the same thing I'm saying about me not being able to do nothing?
He a bum. I
Hey,
ain't, yeah.
okay, I spent the money, but now I can't even get a kiss or a hug. God damn, baby. What? I don't get it. You know, it
Yeah.
just ain't for me to get. You know,
Yeah, it ain't for you to get. Don't. Yeah, it ain't.
it ain't for me to get. Cause
Yeah,
I ain't
just
even
don't get caught.
flying
Yeah.
nobody out.
Yeah.
Right.
Some days it's over if I did it, but I can't remember doing it. So
What I
won't
do
get
know is I need to
won't get
reevaluate.
done.
I got to reevaluate because these
Mm-hmm.
folk gonna come up out here. I'm out here trying to be a wholesome girl. I need to get ratchet.
Yeah.
I can
You
come
need
up
to
too here.
you
Them
need to get in where you fit in.
wholesome days.
Get in where I
That ain't
fit
got-
in. Shit.
Them wholesome days, honey, is over.
I don't got old. Hell, I was trying not to drop it like it was hot. I'm trying not. They calling me to come back to the streets though. In the words of the young blood, they calling me. Listen, but if it's money out here to be got, let me get got.
Right.
Real, so. But I'm with you, AG. I was saying the same thing. It's on both sides because it's some women that's taking me into fly me in, daddy, get there, get the shit, get on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I already got a flight booked with the next daddy, Zaddy. Excuse me, Zaddy. Well, how they say Zaddy?
Zaddy.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That shit turned me off, goddamn. That shit turned me off so much when they go to talking and what they be talking about. I'm like, bitch, is you crazy? Who you think you talking to?
Period.
Gross.
Listen,
Me
I
to-
don't want to listen. And I'm
hey,
gonna be honest with you. I don't want to spend my time talking about no Birkin or no designer or none of that either. What you talking about? Where you going? Listen, I'm halfway there. My
I
days
tell the
start with
whole
5. You know what I mean? So I ain't got time to be shit.
Shoot, they can talk about that too.
hey, I tell them,
Shoot, they
I
be
tell them you got the right
hey,
game, but the wrong nigga.
these girls be talking, women be talking to about other stuff too. They talk about their dreams and aspirations. They get a little deep. It don't be no surface level conversations all the time. You know, that be them young girls. You know, the young girls don't really
Now the
have
young
no.
girls, they don't have no con. They going straight to the point.
Oh, they
They
coming to
right.
the
That's what I'm
chase.
saying. They ain't lived
They
life long
dumb.
enough.
Yeah, they
to the
dumb.
chase.
They don't even know how to trick a nigga no more.
They TTG, ain't that
The
what they
older
call?
women my
They
age, they
being
used to know how
taught.
to trick a nigga.
Oh, they being taught.
No, they ain't being
The
taught.
young
They
girls is
teaching
setting them
themselves.
up. That's what they doing. The young girls they set them up.
Yeah.
They
Man,
invite
the
the
women,
dudes to the room and then they bop them upside the head with the gun or whatever, hold them hostage, and they steal their stuff. They watches and they jewelry and they wallet and they
man,
gone.
them girls. When y'all was young, y'all used to know how to trick a nigga. At least trick me and make me think I was something. These
Yeah.
How
old
about this though?
nowadays, they don't
Hold
even
on.
give
Now,
a
wait a
fuck.
minute, AG.
We
But they
had a
still
gift for
want what
gas.
they
We
want.
had a gift for
You ain't
gas.
spoke nothing but the truth. Even swap ain't no swindler, fair hustle, fair exchange ain't no hustle. You right. You right. But see, back in the day, we was going for let me speak for me. I needed my needs met. So if my need at the moment was the light bill and it was $150, then it was $150 that day. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't never been about no pocketbooks and bullshit like that. You know what I mean? It been about business shit. I mean,
But
yeah, we didn't have no. It was whatever meet the need. If the need was, I'm trying to freak Nick, meet the need. Like I wasn't trying to do no
the
bad.
need.
Meet the need. The need was gonna change from time to time. You know what I mean? It wasn't always gonna be my light bill. So,
right.
Yeah, I'm with you. It was we did know how to, but you did get to come over and I had some pork chop fried and shit like that, like it was.
Right.
you knew how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They
You
care
feel
about
me?
giving you that 150. He's
You
straight.
feel
Need
me?
the
You
need.
feel me? You feel me? Baby, I put a little extra in there anyway. You feel so shit, I put a little extra anyway. I know you need the 150 pay next month like bill. Shit. Okay. So
See,
you
they
right.
ask you to pay light bill first day you meet them, goddamn now. You
That
gonna pay my
I'm trying
light
to say.
bill?
Right.
Like the one that like they ain't been the one flipping the switch.
Bitch, what's your name, yo? What's your name?
Right. What's your name? Where you working? Do you work? Yeah, do you go to church?
Hey,
Oh
he
my
said, "What's your
God.
name?" Shit, what I call you when I send who I send the money to? I don't even know your name. Like, yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
yeah,
they don't even know how to trick motherfuckers nowadays. They don't even know
yeah.
how to treat them to trick them. You know what I'm
They don't waste no time with that. Actually, like I said, they
saying?
set these dudes up. Okay, speaking of money. Okay, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. I thought they was just a perfect couple. But as you know, they've been going back and forth. During this divorce battle. So Angelina Jolie basically now is suing Brad Pitt for $250 million in a lawsuit that claims that the actor purposefully tried to seize control of their French winery in
Wait a minute.
retaliation to Angie's divorce filings. According to page 6, they assert in legal paperwork, which was filed in Los Angeles, that the pair originally they bought the winery, which is 1,300 acre chateau, back in 2008, and they both invested tens of millions of dollars to establish a business out of the the winery basically. And then for some reason, because of this divorce, Brad Pitt tried to hurry up and seize control of it, basically trying to take the winery over, have full control over and ownership. But now Angelina is suing him for $250 million,
Good God.
which was initially both of theirs. Now these rich people problems.
Baby.
Well, he should have known he wasn't gonna get away with that in the beginning, though.
Right.
Listen, wait a minute. um, these rich people problem. Let me listen. This is a good problem to have, though. This is a good problem to have. To be able to sue somebody for 250 million and be secure that you can get it. You feel me? So
Right.
At least
just let
half
me
of it if you don't get the whole 250.
get there, Lord. Just
Right.
send me there. Yeah, let me get there. Not the divorce part, but the $250 million.
Well,
Listen.
I'll take the divorce for the 250. Shit, fuck it.
Right.
It's
Right.
over.
Yeah,
So
just
how
to
do
be
y'all
over.
feel about these situations, even with us, middle class, middle class people with problems, middle class problems.
Yeah.
So what's the middle?
How do y'all feel about stuff like that? Especially like considering, even though none of us have experienced divorce. I don't think AG, yeah, you haven't experienced divorce or anything like that. But what if you were in that predicament, like you and your significant other at the time, y'all decided to buy a winery, or it could be a little club, a little lounge, a little juke joint. We gonna invest in this thing together, and then come to a point where y'all getting a divorce, and now you trying to divvy out the assets. You know what I'm saying? And the other person, just secretly try to move that asset
I would
to
have did
their
the
own
same
bank
thing.
account and seize ownership.
I would have did the
Like,
same thing. I would have did that.
Same thing.
I would have did it.
that's fucked up.
I would have did it. I'm just telling you.
Where your wife at? Let me
I
tell
mean,
mama snitch on
She
you.
know.
hey,
She know she married to Petty Freddie. She know.
hey, the
She
first,
know.
hey, the first man make the jump. If that's how you thinking, shit.
Hey.
I'm thinking everything. I'm finna put this over here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Women
so
think
messed
about that
up.
shit too.
We sure do.
Sometimes they already have that shit over there. They ain't even have to wait. They already.
Yeah.
Hey, I
See what
hate a
Brad.
man that give a woman control of all his money. I'm like, damn, bro, for real, you let her pay all the bills, and I don't
Mhm.
like that shit. I can't do that. I
But it's
gotta be simple.
That's
My
how my
bill pay.
grandfather was that way. But I think the reason why my grandfather was that way was my grandfather didn't have but a what I think like a third grade, fifth grade education, and that was it. He didn't know how to really write or anything like that. But it's funny, he dead now, but he was a smooth talker too. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he kept money. He went to the military. And then after that, I think he worked for like the postal service for a long time and shit like that. But his money, he would just bring it home, and he just handed his check over to his wives, and they took care of, they took care of everything. Anything dealing with the bank accounts and the money, he didn't know he didn't know nothing about calculation and mathematics and all. He just knew how to get money, but how to manage it, he didn't know how to do that.
Oh yeah. I don't like them type of niggas though.
But it's women in that situation too, though. AG, it's women bringing their paycheck home, and the man in charge of everything.
Well,
So,
whoever, the man or the woman, I ain't for it. Either way.
I ain't for it either.
I think that
I ain't for it either.
If I'm the person that sit down and well, first of all, my goal is to be on auto pay. You understand? So I don't even want to have to log in to make no payment. I just wanted to come out because I got it. However, I think everybody should have access, because these situations where it don't always have to be divorce. Somebody pass away and the spouse don't know what to do. They don't know where to go to get the money. All they know is they got it. We know we got it. This ain't even got to be a case of where somebody was, side chicken or side dude, and it was the money is there. You don't even know where it is, or you can't log in to pay your light bill or shit like this. So yeah, I think we probably passed that anyway. But Brad was being petty, and Angelina came back with the petty too. You know what I mean? So yeah, them rich people problem though.
They probably got so many assets. You know what I'm saying? That they just.
He was hoping she didn't notice it.
Right, that's the point.
Let me have this. Yeah, let me have this.
She didn't notice it.
Let me have this one. Let me have this one.
Hey, just let me keep the flat on Fifth Avenue, baby. I'm straight.
That's it, baby.
Shit, not if y'all got five flats on Fifth Avenue.
And they probably equally as popular when you say that. As far as they equally as popular. Okay.
Yeah, they got money, but remember
they got it.
Kids too, so they probably looking out. Both of them maybe looking out for the kids too, to make sure her assets and they trust and all that.
Yeah.
Get passed down the right way.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. It's a lot of money ones coming up. Let's see. A husband was married to his wife for 20-some years. I really can't see the number. 20-some years, and just like we was just talking, he say she took $17,000 out of their joint account to basically lend it to her brother without them discussing the matter. How do y'all feel about that?
Oh, hell no.
That's why when she said they talk about we gotta have access, I'm like, no.
No, but you don't feel like you should have your own too now? I'm talking about where the pool of money go. You don't feel like Brad and Angelina still got separate funds. Shit. He got moving money, she got moving money. Not everything going in the same pot.
That didn't work. That didn't work in my relationship. So I'm just telling you. Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah.
The joint account.
That didn't last long.
Okay, so
why didn't it last long? I mean, why didn't it work?
It didn't work.
I mean, you ain't gotta tell specifics, but you could just say,
was it
you? It didn't work.
Somebody was taking money out to spend it on things that the other person felt as though the money should not have been spent on.
It didn't work.
Oh God, child.
That's what it was. It didn't work, nigga. You can
now
put it in the black all you want to.
Right. But anyway, what I was going to say, okay, the guy I was talking about earlier about the whole cooking thing. His family was heavy in the church. He grew up heavy in the church as well. We had a discussion one time, and he asked me, what if he came to me one day and if we were married, had a joint account, and he wanted to take $10,000 out to give it to the church. I looked at him and I was like,
How many $1,000 we
What?
got now? How many thousands we got?
Exactly. I'm like, where we at in life at this point? How much money is in our joint account? What if all we got is 10 grand, but yet you feel it in your heart and the Lord told you from above that it's time to go ahead and tithe the church and get a church $10,000.
And guess what? It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Like I said, it just didn't work.
We ain't together that not playing. We still friends. We
Wait a
still
minute.
friends. But that is something to think about when people just be
Hey.
popping up with shit like, and y'all got a joint bank. I don't know if I'd be able to do the joint bank account thing. If I would say if I was married and we do have a joint bank account, I think that joint bank account is probably just going to be for
Vacation.
For a vacation, like a vacation, a
Yeah,
leisure
that's
account.
all that money could be for.
For us to go, for us to have
And like I say,
nights and shit like that.
And if I got a joint bank
What
account,
about the
if I
bills?
got
So
a
how y'all
job,
gonna do the bills?
I mean,
we gonna pay them.
got the bills.
We don't need no joint bank account for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all just everybody just send their money.
Everybody
you pay your
both
bill.
y'all just put a certain
Pay
amount
your
of
bill.
money in the
Nah,
joint bank account.
Pay your bill.
For a vacation.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah,
That's
like
I got you.
every time you get paid, I'm sending $100 to the joint bank account.
Yeah.
And the rest of it going to my bank account.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna be on.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna send $100 over there. Yeah. Okay.
I ain't doing nothing else.
Make sure you send your 100 too.
Yeah, I'm gonna send
And we
100.
already know where it's supposed to
Mine's
be at
gonna be
the
a
end of the
direct
year.
deposit anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna like you send. See, I used to have a job where they could admit it of them things you tell them and how much money you wanted to go. As long as you had your check, they'll send that shit 4-5 different ways. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I send
Yeah.
$100 that way and the rest of it the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think a joint account should only be for. Is shit like that. Date night stuff, leisure activities, and vacation. Anything outside of that, it don't need to be.
So when you say
The biggest problem I had with that story though.
10 grand.
10 grand.
The biggest problem I had with that story is that he didn't say nothing. So at least your dude did ask. I mean, he did present it. I mean, you can still, your answer can still be hell no, but you didn't just.
Yeah, the wife just gave the money to the brother.
I hear you, AG.
Yeah, but wife ain't said shit.
Nah,
she took the money out.
Yeah, you know that's when you really finna get a divorce. Then you already know it's finna happen. And I don't give a fuck what he say no more. If I do this shit, what he gonna do if I do it?
Right.
Hey, that's like that movie. What's the movie? It's when the black girl. It's one of the mother movie. The black girl, she was fucking a white dude. He was the boss, and she had a husband.
Black woman.
That's what it was.
Oh, the family
she
that
thought
praised.
that white man gonna.
Yeah, the family that praised.
Yeah,
that was. He was gonna take care of her.
Yeah, but that dude that already took that. Once he found out that money was in there, that dude quit started.
But how about this? We was cheering for him though, because she was low. We were cheering. We were happy
when
they
she
had
would have looked for that money was gone. I know she was sick.
Right.
She went straight to the bottom after that. It wasn't sugar to shit. Straight to the bottom.
How about this though? You know, she had a separate account. He drained the shit because he was her husband. So she was trying to hide her shit. She did having it some separate. He just was like, let me get it. You feel me? But we were cheering for him because she was trying.
Right.
I thought that was in the joint account. He just didn't know how much it was. That was in both of their accounts. He just
he found out she had an account.
No money.
Who?
That money was in both of their accounts.
I thought she had another one.
No, that money was in their account.
Oh, y'all talking about the movie?
Yeah, that money was in both of their accounts. That's how he was able to get it.
Okay.
Okay. So how do y'all feel since we on this topic? How do y'all feel about, like, do you think you're supposed to be talking and sharing your financial business with your spouse, like, at all times? Meaning, like, say for instance, you happen to run into some money somewhere. Maybe you inherited some money, from a family.
Yes,
Whatnot.
yes,
Should I be telling my husband, "Hey,
yes,
I just got this $20,000"?
yes.
Would you want to know though,
I
Miss
mean,
B,
you can do
if
it if
your
you want
husband
to,
got it?
but I look at it like, would you
Not if
want to
it's
be
just going
told?
to my account and we got separate accounts.
But listen, I do it like this. Think about it like this: would you want to be told if he got the 50,000 or whatever?
That's what I'm
When you
saying.
want to know, you
No,
don't want to know.
not
You
if
don't want to know.
no, not if, like, if we taking care of the bills and all that, and
This
you
extra
know,
money. This extra money. This a money
right.
that
That's what
somebody
I'm saying.
inherits.
Do
Like
we have to
somebody,
talk about the extra money to each other?
if you married, that's what you gonna do that. That's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like stealing or withholding information or something once you get married.
Mm-hmm.
You sleep in the bed with me every night.
Yeah.
We talk 3, 4, 5 times a day on the telephone. So how we missed that? You know.
Right.
Shit.
How that didn't come up? Yeah. How
I
that didn't
don't
come up?
want.
It
Yeah.
I
slipped my
just.
it slipped my mind. Hey.
Oh
I know
man,
it
that's a
did.
big shit.
I know it did. I know it did. I know it did. Conveniently slipped your mind.
It slipped my mind, child.
Nah,
Hey,
you got to
it
be
has
past
happened.
that. Shit. Ain't
Yeah.
that much some money
I
yours? Shit. You ain't gotta give me none. You don't want what the odds gonna be out, how much I'm gonna get or something.
Yeah,
take me on one vacation and we're good. You can have the rest of it. Take me
yeah,
somewhere though.
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I want to know
Let me
because I
I
need to
just,
benefit.
do something.
Let me
I hope
benefit.
if I do give, I gotta, I don't know. Before I walk down the aisle, I'm gonna have to really, 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 really trust the person I'm gonna marry, because everything is to me is gonna boil down to that. Do I trust you?
I
Got to.
mean, you need to keep your own shit for a long time before you talk about mixing shit. You can be married and have your own bank account. You know what I'm saying? Have your own, still have your own. You know what I'm saying? And then you grow to trust them the way you need to trust them. And you can submit and start doing all that. You know.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so enough of the financial stuff for now, but we'll come back to it on our last story, which is the hottest topic of the week. But for right now, have y'all heard that, or did y'all see the pic? Well, they didn't show the faces of the babies, but a mother
Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
gave birth to twins with different dads
Mm-hmm.
after she had sex with two men on the same day.
Mm-mm-mm.
I ain't saying that. What else
That's
on?
some crazy. Remember the conversation we had a couple of lives ago about
I want to hear.
27 babies? You what?
I want to hear.
Don't
Why
do
he
that.
always talk about he went here? You was here.
Don't do that. Don't
Child,
do that.
when we was talking about twins, sisters, fucking sisters. I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Anyway,
the double cousins. Yeah, the
the
double
double
cousins. What are
cousin,
we talking
yeah,
about?
the double cousin
Yeah.
conversation. You was
No,
here.
okay. Yeah, yeah. You that ain't got nothing to do with no twins.
I mean,
Mm-mm.
it's the same thing. Shit.
Had that ever happened before?
Yeah.
I don't think so. They said a 19-year-old
Yeah.
old a Brazilian woman gave birth to twins 9 months after having sex with two men on the same day. And she was having doubts over who the father was, because she thought it was just only one of the men who was the father of, the twins. But then, come to find out after they collected DNA samples that the twins each have their own father.
It has
Hmm.
happened.
Ain't
It's
that
happened before.
That's some crazy shit.
Listen.
So she get 2 different child supports down.
Yeah.
Is this what we going with this?
Well,
Is
she's
this what
in
we gonna start
Brazil,
with
so
first?
I don't know how the child support thing works in Brazil, but yeah. I mean, what are the odds? Just thinking about, how the human body works and
That's
when they
crazy.
get pregnant. Yeah, that's crazy.
And you raw dogging 2 dudes on the same day. Raw dog.
Right.
Like,
I wonder how close and apart did she have sex with the men? Like, was it like 30 minutes after each other? Did they run a train on her?
And
both
But she had both semens in her at the same time.
And each one fertilized the egg.
Now that's the part that's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah.
That 2 eggs could get
2 different semens just swimming and they like
at the same time.
Latched on to the eggs.
It has happened though. Yeah. It has happened.
The other one almost made it, but he slipped in there. So she go to court for one dude. They were like, damn, one of them yours, one of them ain't.
Right.
How you gonna explain that to them? How you gonna explain that to them when they old enough to understand?
Shit. I mean, you know what I wonder though? Well, they didn't say whether it can't. They would have to be. Is it fraternal twins?
Yeah,
they can't be identical.
Yeah, they can't be identical.
They can't.
Right. That's crazy, man.
That's retarded. But it has happened, y'all. It ain't. I'm not saying it happened all the time, but she ain't the first one.
You heard that before?
Yeah.
You heard that?
I had never heard of it before, but
I'm sure. I ain't got my laptop in front of me, and I don't know what happened if I try to Google and come out this screen. But if you Google it, she ain't gonna be the only person that come up. It's not something that happens all the time, but it has happened.
Right.
It has happened.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So January 1st, 2023, the state of Illinois said they're about to release prisoners that have non-detainable offenses like intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide. Basically, they had passed some type of what they call a Safety Act in the state of Illinois, and half of their inmates who basically were in there for these crimes going to be released.
What? Who they got in jail? Shit, you done called out murderers? I mean, kidnapper? Who they got? Who gonna be left in jail? Damn.
Probably like, people with serious drug offenses, first-degree murder charges, shit like that. They'll still be in there.
This the purge.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I thought you finna say marijuana charges, shit like that. I ain't know you finna say kidnapping.
Yeah,
second-degree murder.
Marijuana ain't even on this list.
Yeah, they gotta let some of them old niggas out the room for them young niggas.
That they want to, yeah.
You think so?
Of course, they need some room. Niggas killing niggas so much, they gotta do something to kill us.
AG always got to spin. It makes sense.
That's the truth. All these niggas, all this killing, these niggas getting caught. They ain't getting away with that shit. They going to jail. So they gotta let some of them old niggas they caught when we was young. We gotta let them out now. They already been there 20-some years.
They don't need their time anyway. Yeah.
They don't let them out. They did that in Alabama, 4 years ago. They did the same thing. They just got to let the daddies out so the grandchildren or the children can go.
Make room for their next generation.
Yeah.
To do their time.
Oh,
damn.
God.
I know niggas say he was in jail with his son. Nigga, me and my son were down there together.
Yeah.
No way.
Be a lot of that in prison.
No way.
Folks being there with their relatives.
No way.
kids.
No way.
It's crazy. Well, the hottest story of the week. Yesterday, that damn Ray J
He gonna make himself be relevant.
went on a rant about Kim Kardashian and her mama, Kris Jenner, basically are the ones who orchestrated the entire sex tape scandal 20 years ago. The reason why Ray J went on the rant is because of the Kardashians. They had like a finale episode where Kris Jenner took a polygraph test and she just flat out lied, even though, the polygraph person said, she would tell the truth. But the question was, they asked her basically, was she the one behind something about the sex tape or whatever, and she said no. And that set goddamn Ray J, Brandy little brother Ray J, off.
Don't do that.
He
Don't do that.
live. He went live and he broke it all down. He showed receipts of the contract. He showed like DMs between him and Kim, where he was basically saying, hey, I'm at the point now where I'm trying to do this for my family. I got kids too that I have to, just make sure my legacy and stuff like that, you know what I mean, is not tarnished by this thing. Basically what the story is that Ray J said that 20 years ago the sex tape kind of leaked, right? So Kris Jenner jumped on it. Kris Jenner, with her business mind, and she probably saw dollar signs immediately and wanted to flip it so her daughter wouldn't look too crazy. Basically wanted to sell the sex tape, but she wanted them to re-record it. They went back a second time and filmed the sex tape. She didn't like that one. I think they went back a third time to film the sex tape. She didn't like that one either, and they
she a freak.
They ultimately decided on the original version that they was going to sell to whatever porn company was at the time. Not Viacom. Whatever porn company was at the time. And they got whatever the amount of millions of dollars they got for the sex tape. But all these years, they kind of made Ray J kind of look like the bad guy, but Ray J never said anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
And why say something about it now?
He said something about it now because I guess he got to the point where he's just kind of frustrated because, as you know, was that last year when Kanye went on his rant? He went on a rant, I believe, last year or the year before, but the second tape that they was talking about kind of came up in Kanye's rant. And Kanye was like, I don't want them to sell my daughters out. You know what I mean? All this type of stuff. And he was trying to grab hold of the second tape. The second tape is somewhere. I don't know.
She got all that. Kris got all the.
Right.
Kris got
right. So Kanye basically, this was around the time something happened to Ray J. He was in the hospital. He said Kanye West kept blowing up his phone or whatever, trying to get hold of this second tape. Kanye done fed him some story about, they fathers and they in this plight together and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if Kanye ever got his hands on the second tape or not. But now Ray J just felt like the entire family just kind of played in his face, been playing in his face all this time. And he was just fucked up about it. My thing is, some people feel like Ray J, you and Kanye, it's crazy how y'all could have any woman in the world. Y'all chose to go with y'all chose to go and be with somebody that was outside of y'all race, number one. You know what I mean? And you kind of knew their reputation. But now both of y'all just kind of whining about shit and kind of scream foul to try to get the black people, to kind of stand behind them. But it's like y'all knew who y'all got with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Ray J, Ray J, are we really listening to you, and are we really gonna stand beside you with this, or are we not? You know what I'm saying?
And I thought it was a given. I thought we knew that Chris was the one that put the shit out there and monetized. I didn't know nothing about no double takes and no triple takes. It sounded like she a freak. But I thought we already knew that Chris is the one that capitalized on the damn tape. Like she the one that put it out there or whatever. So they've been Kardashian. That's what I said. They've been Kardashian. Because see, you answered my question. I told you earlier. I was trying to figure out what is making Ray J do this now, but I didn't know that it was because of this alleged. I did see something about a polygraph, or he said something in the video, but I didn't know it was recent.
Right.
That she took a polygraph. So my question is, why was she taking the polygraph? Because people saying she put it out. Like, what made her take the polygraph after all these years?
It just they gonna try to use any old thing to have content for their show. It was all for the show, for the Kardashian show.
Chris
and
about money. I think.
And Kanye, they finna do a song. Kanye and Ray J.
What it called? They got Kardashian.
I believe it when I see that. I don't think they're gonna do no song. Not after this Ray J did.
All right, I'll ghostwrite it for him.
He was cussing out Kanye.
It's called KIM.
Yeah.
KIM.
What's it about? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit just it's crazy to even think. Well, it ain't crazy. It ain't crazy as far as Kris Jenner and Kim goes.
Yeah, I thought it was like,
But it's kind of wild that, I can kind of understand Ray J's part about it. He just feel as though, shit.
Ray J be trying to keep himself relevant.
He's just tired. Ray J trying to get a check because he is about to sue them. He did say he's suing the network for airing and everything.
He doing anything to keep himself relevant. He trying to stay relevant because he not. No offense, Ray J. No offense.
I like Ray J though.
Do you really?
The reason, let me tell you why I like Ray J. I just like Ray J because when I had Stacks Magazine, we covered one of Ray J's events here at it was either at Lennox or Fifth Plaza, and he was one of the first celebrities to share my shit on his platform.
Okay.
And he was cool when I met him. He a cool ass nigga in person. Like he seemed like one of the people that just be down for whatever. He'll ride with you. You know what I'm saying? He might come up with some crazy ideas. People don't take him serious, but in person, he was a cool person. So I always respected him for that because we highlighted all kinds of celebrities, interview all kinds of celebrities. You know what I'm saying? So them even acknowledging and sharing my shit on their page, you know what I'm saying, on their platform, to me, they get, they get props for me for that. But
big up.
I ain't best friends with the nigga though.
But let's be clear.
Let's be clear about that. But I can kind of feel like I understand after so many years, he's never been in no good light. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's never been seen positive when this Kim Kardashian conversation comes up. So I can understand him coming to a point in his life. I'm a family man now. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I need to move forward to now sue y'all for defamation and shit, because they blatantly lied on me all these years, then this is what I have to do now for my family.
So what is the lie that Ray J leaked the tape? That's the lie?
The lie, that's always been part of the lie. Okay.
Now, it's always been my understanding that it was Chris. I promise. I ain't never even thought about it. That's from the time that it got presented to me. It was her mama monetized on it and prostituted her kind of sort of shit. Sort of because again, it wasn't no dumb move. I'm not gonna call it prostituting because if a tape get out there of your child that's famous, the best thing you can do is monetize. To try to contain it. However,
if you famous,
they wasn't famous yet. That's the thing.
Yeah, they weren't
I didn't think
famous.
so.
They used
I
Ray
didn't think
J
so.
fame.
Yeah.
To do
They
it.
really
Okay.
used
Hit a
Ray
little
J
bit
a
of
little
fame.
bit too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they
He
her
being
daddy
honest.
fame. She
Mm-hmm.
sacrificed
Correct.
the family name.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
Shit, I
worked.
didn't even know
And it
him
worked.
because
And it worked. It worked. It worked.
it worked.
It sure
For,
did.
for
It
Bobby
worked.
B. So
Mm-hmm.
Ray J
B.
needs some of that money. They
Yeah.
came up way more than he
That's
did.
what yeah. They came
Yep.
up big time. They done came up to billions of dollars off the back of Ray J.
Yeah, that's what they need to be trying to sue for some of that money.
The entire
Uh,
right, they entire fucking media presence.
He should have asked for 10% way back then. He was like, I want 10% or whatever y'all make off
Anything.
she
anything
done blocked him.
in the future.
She done blocked him. I saw that video. Ray J said she done blocked him. Well, it
Yeah,
don't
she
matter.
blocked him when he went live, and he would start exposing their private messages, and then Kim blocked his ass while he was on live.
Mm.
He
Don't
was
stop her
on
from exposing it
live.
though. Don't stop her from exposing them though.
I mean, he
See, that's
got him.
called receipt. That's called receipt.
Mm-hmm.
He got real receipts.
I was surprised, like you said, I was surprised at the second and third video shit. I'm like, what? He was
This a
like, yeah,
freak.
Chris didn't like how Kim looked on the first video, so she wanted us to hurry up and record a second, and she didn't like the second, and then she wanted us to do it a third time. I'm like,
That's
what
a
the
freak.
fuck
That's a
type
freak
of
right there. Shit.
crazy psycho mama ass shit?
Now they ain't gonna talk
Yeah.
about that. They gonna sweep this shit up on the rug. They ain't gonna never. I bet you ain't gonna hear about that shit.
Ray
Ray
J,
J done put
shoot,
it out there though.
what Ray
He
J
done put
need
it
to
out
do?
there
He
though.
need to be on. He need to be in every publication right now.
Yeah, he
He
need
need
to
to
be
be
on
on
TV.
Good Morning America. He need to be on. Well,
They not gonna let
they
him
in the
do that.
pockets of TMZ. TMZ probably won't let him go on there and talk.
They ain't gonna let him do that. They ain't gonna let him just destroy them phone name like that on their platform.
TMZ, they
If
destroy
he could
everybody
get the
else now.
black platforms, he could get the black media platforms. Essence Magazine. Is Jet still around? Ebony still around?
Yeah.
Baby, bring them back. Shit, bring them back for this. For this, somebody finna take on the Kardashians and win.
Right.
And
And he
win.
the
They
one.
don't
And win.
they don't appropriated the culture for so many years, man.
Oh
You know
my
what I'm
God.
saying?
Oh my God.
I mean,
Oh my
it's
God.
almost time. Yeah, it might be time for them to just
Do a reunion.
somebody need to blow the lid off that shit.
He
Yeah.
gonna take their ass on and win. Cause he got receipts. That's why he got blocked. You don't block nobody that's just talking bullshit. You just be like, keep on going. Cause if I can shut you down. Ray J like,
Right.
no. What we ain't supposed to do is keep on trying to make Ray J look bad. When your mom is the damn pimp, she a madam.
Right.
She run a brothel full of her daughters.
Right. And Kanye trying to stop that from happening to his kids. He don't want his kids to be, put in no predicament
Guess
like
what?
that.
When you married into the
They don't have to
Kardashians,
do that no more though.
let me quote Drake. You knew what it
They got
was
too
when you
much
signed
money.
up.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta
Well,
do that shit no more. That was then. Now
but
they done make they
they
ain't gotta do that to
they
the
don't have
grandkids.
to, but they kids still gonna feel the sting of what the hell they mama and they grandmama did do. Because this shit ain't gonna go away with North them may not have to do it because they done secured their future. But you still
Yeah.
gonna
Okay,
know
let me
that
tell
your
you this.
future was built on somebody on your mama back. Shit. And
Who
literally
was
her
the
laying
first
on her back.
one of the first reality stars?
Hmm?
Who was one of the first reality stars? So-called reality stars.
Shit, I can't say.
Personalities.
First
Shit,
was
Paris
I
Empress
love
Flavor
New
Love.
Paris
York. It's
Hilton.
a whole bunch of them.
Well,
Oh,
what
Paris
about I'm
Hilton.
talking about
Shit,
Paris
see,
Hilton.
Oh
shit,
yeah.
I ain't
Do
not,
you
don't
even
know.
do you even hear anything about Paris Hilton anymore? Well, she took herself off that shit.
Yeah.
They
I
got
mean,
too much
I do
money.
because I keep up with the shit to a certain extent. You know what I'm
She
saying?
ain't on that shit like she was at first.
But she ain't on that reality show shit. No. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. We got too much money for that, sweetheart. So you can't be doing that shit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you
That's
something.
what I
Don't be
folks told
exposing
her.
the secrets.
But you
Don't
never
let me tell you
know
something.
though. You never know what them folk,
If
them parents, had their kids. This Hollywood we talking about. We ain't talking about Savannah, George.
We talking about Kanye. We talking about the Kardashians, right?
Right. You don't, and they
Okay,
part of Hollywood.
and we talking about Paris Hill. Them the same type of people.
Yeah, we talking about the Kanye kids and the fact you saying that Kanye
Right?
kids ain't gonna have to go through that because they
Exactly.
family already rich. But I'm
Right.
saying we never know though.
No what?
You never know. You never know. I'm sure the Kardashians,
What I'm
Hoeing might
saying
they
just be
might
in their
is,
not
blood.
have,
Hoeing might be in
those
their blood.
kids ain't got to even have no jobs. Them
who,
But
kids ain't
hoeing
got to
still
have
might
no
be in their
job.
blood. They
I'm
still
just
might make a
saying they
sex
don't
tape.
have to. They shouldn't have to have a job.
they should have to have a job, but
They
they
still
might
get
want
caught
to
up in the
work. But
scandal
they
though.
might want to work. They might want to work. They might want to go be in the next blockbuster film, but they don't have no acting skills. But the mama, Kris Jenner, the grandma, gonna be like, I'm finna set this meeting up with you and the,
Bust him down and bust him down.
going to give him a
And
little
voila. And
guap,
voila.
what they call it, the guap.
Yeah. Babe, listen. First of
You
all,
know where
listen,
they gonna put them kids to, man.
babe, I don't need no listen. Speaking of the guap, I don't even know if I can compete no more. I don't even know if I can keep up with what they got going on out here. I'm listen, babe. We ain't gonna get on that. AG hoeing could be in their DNA. They may not have to hoe. It don't mean that they ain't gonna hoe and get caught up in a scandal. So we get what you saying. Her mom, she don't have to put them out there messing with no dude to leak the sex tape to get no money. Got it. That still don't mean she ain't gonna have to cover up one that got out there. Cause hey, it's in
Then
their
Kris
blood.
Jenner didn't do that. They just got caught. Did she know about the sex tape before they shot it? Or
Who,
did?
Chris?
Yeah.
Didn't, I don't think so. It got leaked, but she jumped on it.
But I'm
You know,
just
to try to
saying though,
spin the narrative on it.
she ain't
But
had nothing to do with them making it though.
but at the same time, we don't know that because like you just said, they wasn't nobody at the time. Ray J did have a little name. If it wasn't even if it wasn't named but Brandy's little brother, he did have a name. So you got to
Yeah.
start where you can start. And she been on the come up ever since then.
Right.
When nobody cared nothing about that sex tape, if it weren't for Ray J, she
Correct.
could have made that with
Correct.
anybody.
Correct. We
And it would
call
did the same thing.
Yeah, but she,
so yeah.
Kim was married before briefly to a black music producer
Ain't
prior to
nobody
Ray J.
know her. Ain't
No,
nobody
we
never
didn't
heard
know
no Kim
that. We
Kardashian
didn't
before
know
that.
her. We right.
And what
Nobody even
producer
heard of
this
her.
was, Ms.B? What producer
Huh?
this was, Ms.B? What producer? You don't know his
I
name?
mean, he ain't no like nobody, who name we hear. He just one of them people, in California.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If I'm being honest, the first time I heard Kim Kardashian's name, it was related to Reggie Bush. Then I started hearing about the sex tape. So I didn't hear about her and no Ray J. It was Reggie Bush that I remember her
Yeah,
dating
you
because he
already
was
had
fine.
missed that then.
Because he was
Yeah.
fine. Because guess what?
Reggie
I didn't know
Bush
who.
came
I didn't.
after Ray J though.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
how about that though? But did the sex tape come out after Reggie Bush or did it come out before Reggie Bush?
No, it came out when she was with Ray J.
Oh,
It
okay.
was
So
before
yeah,
Reggie Bush.
Ray J
It was
wasn't
before
nobody,
Reggie
and
Bush.
she wasn't either. They weren't nobody to
No,
me.
we
So
knew
it was
Ray J. Everybody knew
We
Ray
knew
J.
Ray J. We knew Ray J. He was
Everybody.
on
She
TV
was
with his
nobody.
sister and singing.
correct.
And he was
I
he was
said to
on
me.
TV and everything. She
I
was
said
nobody.
to me.
But her
I
daddy
said
was
to me.
somebody.
I said to me.
I'm
That's
talking
why I
about
didn't know nothing about it. Yeah, I didn't know nothing
yeah,
about it
I'm
because
talking
Ray
about her
J wasn't nobody I
daddy.
was interested in.
She
Listen,
used
Right.
her
and
daddy's name from being on the OJ
OJ,
trial.
I didn't even know him either. Cause it was
All
Christopher
that shit
Darden
just
that was
went
giving me
together.
the theatrics. It was the black
Right.
man giving me the theatrics. So I didn't.
Right.
Shit, I was looking at OJT. I was looking at Cochran. You see what I'm saying? Shit, I was
When they
watching
found out
Cochran.
who her daddy was, that's when they blew it up. If her
Mm.
daddy wouldn't have been who he was, They would just let that shit go. But once they
Okay.
found out
It
who her
wasn't
daddy
gonna let
was,
go because Brandy was on top at the time, and Ray J was Brandy's brother. They was not about to let that go. It was gonna be in the media
yeah,
because of
for
the
a minute.
Ray J Brandy connection.
But the people on the other side, the Kardashians made their money off of it. Ray J just played with it.
Ray J just motherfucking played with it. Yeah, he should have had an ironclad agreement with their.
He had
Ray
them a
J,
show though. His family had a show. They just ain't do nothing with it though. They played with it. They was fighting on that motherfucking all that crazy shit.
yeah,
Oh,
they
you
kind
ain't
of
About
out
their
there,
little
right?
show, but you know, Moesha
They kind of
that
out
was
there.
on for a lot of seasons, so they made
I'm talking
money.
about they family, whatever their last name is, they had a
The
show.
Norwood.
Norwood,
Yeah, they had a show.
yeah, they tried.
Oh, shit, I ain't
They
know
couldn't
that.
keep it together.
It was like a
Yeah, they
reality
had a
show.
show.
They
Yeah.
had it was short lived.
Yeah, because they was on there with
Apparently.
all that arguing and bickering and I guess shit. They ain't
Oh,
have
Is that when Brandy was pregnant with her daughter? I know she
5
had a little
girls.
reality show.
I don't
I
remember
know
she
she
was
had a reality
pregnant.
show. You don't remember she had the fake marriage and all that? They had a
I
whole
remember
reality
that,
show.
but I'm talking about their family show. I don't
Yeah, I
remember
remember
her
that she
being
was on the show.
pregnant.
Maybe it was. You don't
Yeah,
remember she
See,
I
had a
don't
Chris
reality
Jenner,
show
them,
like
they
that?
had the perfect combo. They had Bruce Jenner that they could do a
Caitlyn.
storyline behind. You know what I'm saying?
Caitlyn.
It was a storyline behind them.
Caitlyn.
Ooh, the car.
Kim and the dad, and then once
Oh,
Kim, Bruce Jenner, Chris Jenner. Then nobody know who no Chris Jenner was. Nobody knew her.
Correct. She
They
wasn't
knew
relevant.
Bruce Jenner.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They had to make
New
themselves
Bruce Jenner.
irrelevant over the course. They just did what they had to do.
They did what they
Can't be
had to
mad
do.
at can't be mad at them because they hustled their way to that shit.
Damn.
Everybody
They might
got
have been
paid but Rob because he didn't want to be on TV.
Yeah,
Rob O'Cray. He was well, he had his 5 minutes too with China, with Black China.
yeah,
Now once that
yeah.
girl
But at the
Ava,
same time, from a, I guess, black culture standpoint, they did a lot on it. They did a lot on black folks' back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
but it's
Yes.
black folks though.
So
You
we
know,
can't always. I mean, we can respect them that they had hustle and they made a way out of no way. The mama was on it,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and did what she had to do and make sure all her kids could eat. But at the same time, we can't ignore the fact that a lot of it was done on the back of black men's back and black people back. You know what I'm saying? Just taking
Amen.
appropriating our style, hairstyles, thick body
Amen.
types. They went and got their bodies done, all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
They stole the culture. They
Amen.
literally stole the culture.
I agree.
so
I
I'm
agree.
just saying
And try to make it
is it a
seem like it was
problem with
their
that?
original
I'm
idea.
not gonna get them all the props. I
If,
can't
if
personally give them all props and big them up when all this other shit done happen. Like, come on, we can see it. It's evident. It's receipts for
it,
years of this
it,
happening.
it
But
worked.
I respect the hustle. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I give it up to a Chris. Shit. If I could have any manager probably in the world, she might definitely be my manager.
I was gonna say that earlier. I was gonna say when I do blow up, I will call Chris first. Let's see. Let's go. Let's talk, Chris. What your number is? Like,
Mhm.
yeah. And Chris, if you want me, I already got the people I want to do a sex tape with, so she can, she can spend however she wants. I already got my list, so
She didn't
she
have
ain't even
nothing
got
to
to
do
find me
with
no
the
cash.
sex tape.
Guess
She
what?
ain't had nothing to
We
do
gonna
with
say
that.
that. We gonna say the same thing when mine get leaked. Chris didn't know. She just spent it because she my manager. We gonna do the same thing. These folks are sick in their girls. These folks sick in their girls out here, AG. Especially on some. Again, Ray J was not. No, we didn't know Ray J was gonna turn out to be who he is today. But Ray J
What
was,
about
like you say, in the TV show.
what
But he
about
had a
on
promising
these
future.
college campuses? What you thinking about them people sending their kids that'll get them football players and them basketball players?
Listen,
That's what they do, and they've been doing that for years.
my daughter's best friend is the captain of the football team, and he already signed to a school. And baby, I call it love and football. What the hell be going on at their school? You would really, really no, you wouldn't be surprised they doing it, and they starting at the high school level. You talking about college? They trying to secure them so when they get to college, you already caught up. All I can say is, they done passed this shit. You can't make her go get no abortion no more. It ain't even an option. You see what I'm saying? So before you give her the money, it was up to her whether she went or not. But right now, it ain't even an option. So all I can say is y'all better be teaching y'all sons at the same time, stick and motherfucking move, strap up. And if he think that a college girl busting it down, wait till you get to the league. So don't get caught up. That's what I'm saying. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. But at the same time, if my baby can secure her an NFL prospect, I ain't telling her what to do. I ain't telling her what to do. However, I'm not feeding her no bullshit. I want her to be able to hold her own. So if you land a NFL player, whoever you land, shit, you want to be a social worker. So y'all start a foundation. Y'all get some shit going. Help the community. It's a whole lot of shit. I want her to bring something to the table too. So I ain't sicking her on nobody. Go out there and find yourself is what I'm telling her. But in the meantime, in between time, pick and choose
We know you ain't doing it.
who
We talking about the people that is doing it.
Mm-hmm.
oh well, it's very
Is it
prevalent,
being
but
done?
it is.
Yeah.
It's starting at the high school level, believe it or not.
But that's been going on for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And not just, not just athletes, people, they've done it
The
forever.
smart boy, yeah.
When before Queen Elizabeth days, they
Yeah.
families and parents will basically groom their child, their females, to be a certain way, dress a certain way, talk a certain way, have a certain
To
education,
gain a
put them
certain
in
type of
certain
dude.
environments in order to get high
A certain type of
quality,
dude.
high quality men. And this, you know.
So that's the
Big fact.
reason why some of these mamas don't like the women because they know they got them.
What you mean? Say what now?
Some of these rich men that's got these rich families, when they meet these girls and take them home, the mama don't like them.
Well, yeah, but the mama forget how she got the daddy, or she remembering. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's why I want my girl to get something. I don't really care what you look like. Shit, she pedigree, and it don't mean cause of money. She's somebody. You know what I mean? So, what I done told my daughter is this: you don't want to. If you can be friends with some dude, mama, cool. But the mama really irrelevant to me. You understand what I'm saying? I got a mama, and I don't always get along with her ass. You understand? So I don't really give a damn about trying to get along with your mama. Some of these mamas need to back up and take their breasts out the dude's mouth, because I got a double D. I can put it in my damn self. So she ain't
Some
got
of
to
the
impress
women
nobody, mama.
mamas too, though.
Hell
yeah.
Cause
I got a girl work with me. Her mama something else, boy. Her mama and her sister give a nigga hell, boy. I be listening to what she be saying. Her mama
do
done
the
be
mama
doing
got a
to
man?
her old man. I'm like, man, that nigga crazy. Ain't no way.
Mama got a man. Do the mama got a man?
Huh?
Do the mama got a man?
Ain't nobody got no man but her.
Find something.
Everybody running him, goddamn.
Everybody
Listen.
running.
Make my daughter happy. I'll find my own. Make my daughter happy. Leave me, that's it. But yeah, to answer your question, AG, hell yeah. They groom them, they sicken them. And it ain't starting, they is not waiting until college. Some of them trying to make he already caught up before he get there. So nah, boo.
Right.
I
They
wonder
be
if
already
fun.
caught up. They be already caught up.
I want us the athletes or the guys. I want us it fun. You know what I'm saying? Running through those girls. You know.
Hell
Why they
yeah, I
trying
think
to get you?
at the high school level, it got to be fun. But
Yeah, I'm sure they
eventually
running
that
through
shit
them
get
in
old
high
on.
school and college too. Shoot. But they
Why they
showed
trying
up
to get
on draft day. You sure see Becky standing beside him.
you?
Listen,
They be
Y'all don't
committed to one
realize,
of them.
y'all never noticed that on draft day. It always be a Becky. I be like, dang.
baby, did you see
Now
the mama that listen?
she didn't put in the
Pull Beck
work.
out the way.
Becky didn't put in the
Hey,
work.
she been
Becky done
gawking.
probably helped him pass his classes.
Becky didn't put in the
Be-
work.
Becky
Becky
done
daddy done
cooked his
Becky
meals at
daddy
night
done
after
invested
practice.
money. Becky daddy done bought cleats and all kind of shit.
Becky,
Let her be
right?
busy. Yeah.
Becky daddy that did.
Hey, we
So
ride with Becky.
Becky saying
We ride
shit.
with Becky.
I
We
helped
with
build this player. Yeah. So,
it.
but
That'd
guess
be
what?
crazy.
Becky ain't there for the same reason that the Becky just done got digmatized. You understand what I'm saying? Which so she don't went black and don't want to go back. Becky ain't there just because he's an NFL prospect, because her daddy on the team. You feel me? So shit. Becky ain't hard pressed for no money. You know what I mean? So some of
Right.
these folks trying to
All
steal.
them white folks ain't got no money though.
Well, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
all
right.
some of
Everybody
them.
ain't got no money.
But
They
guess
might
what? They
think they
still
do.
white folk. They still white folk. So if
They
they
got
don't
white
want to with
privilege,
no,
but they might not
they
have
don't
no
give a
money though.
damn. They don't give a damn. They don't want to with no black man. I don't give a damn who he is. A real racist. You understand? I don't give a damn who he is.
Right.
They don't want no crossbreeding. Period. You feel me? So it do be a couple of Beckys at the draft. I do hear you, Miss B. It do be a couple of Beckys at the draft.
That's
It be
all
a
I
couple.
be seeing is the Beckys. And then here come you and your mama. And your mama straight, the blackest thing, blacker than black
With a
country,
bonnet on and
with
some
a bonnet
25
on
inch
and
nails.
a church hat.
25-inch nails and some
And you
36-inch
got a
latches.
fucking Becky, man.
Becky, you don't
Everybody
stand a
made it.
chance. Becky, you don't
Everybody,
stand a
we just
chance.
made it. We just made it. Shit.
He just
His
made it.
mama goddamn next week. Goddamn.
Baby,
See what
God.
mama will be at next week.
Right,
next week.
right.
Yeah,
Let
that's
me
when
get
that
off the
check
Becky. There ain't nothing
when the
wrong
check
with people
clear.
date who they want to date, though. Right? I'm
Yeah,
all for that.
love is love.
Mm-hmm.
Love is love. So wherever you find it, may it just be true. You know, whatever that is,
We
wherever
gonna
that
hope
is.
and
So
pray that it's right.
yeah, may it just be true. Shit.
Over there
Right,
with Becky now.
right. Cause them NFL contracts don't be that lucrative. You gotta be a star
You
player
got to be somebody.
to
You got to
make
be somebody.
real money in the NFL. So, and then one little injury shit you out of there any goddamn way.
Ooh,
So
I got
they don't make much.
you.
so Becky,
Mm-mm.
you gotta have her a plan.
Huh? Becky, plan to move on to the next nigga. Think she ain't?
Hey, Kardashian. These people is not messing with no BS. These folks straight up
Mm-hmm.
catching up some real outside of Ray J. Kanye ain't no punk financially. Kanye ain't no punk ass dude to be talking to. You feel me? Now he got some mental health issues. I feel like that need to be addressed. However,
Right.
Kanye bank account big enough to support a Kardashian.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
without no pressure. You understand? So they not dealing with no. I don't know who I know who Tristan Thomas is. I don't know what kind of skills he got. You know,
They
I
can
don't know
take
if
care of
he
themselves. They got enough money. Nobody have to take care of them.
correct, but they still ain't dealing with no broke ass dudes though.
Why?
So they coming from a deal. I guess when you on the
Let's
level,
not
you
finna.
deal
Around
with people
broke
on that
dude.
level. You deal with
Why
on
I
people on
supposed to
that
be the
level.
If
broke
you
dude
got
that?
money, you ain't dealing with no
You
broke
deal
dude.
with people on that
You
level.
know
Some
what I'm
of them on
saying? Where
shit.
I'm supposed to meet a broke dude at anyway? Where
Some
I'm at
of them
looking
like
for broke
projects.
niggas at?
It's some flexes. It's some flexes in the crowd. We all know some. It's some flexes that's in the crowd. Ms.B, I know you been out there in the celebrity circle. It's some flexes out there. Got just one Gucci belt and the right pair of shoes and jeans and shirt just to get in.
Just to get in.
Just to get in. And then here you go, get him $1 million and he locked up. Cause he done finessed your ass. You feel me? So shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all heard about Biggie daughter had put up a $1 million bond. What is it? Bail bond for the
her boyfriend put up. She put the house up.
She put $1 million.
She put the house up.
That's too. That's the.
You can't tell that woman what to do.
Lord don't know me that dog. I'm sorry.
You don't give a fuck. She do. She kill.
Listen. You see me shaking my head. $1 million for her boyfriend. That what you telling me?
Who done committed a crime? It was on video. He ran that motherfucker over.
Wait, and he guilty. Wait a minute.
And he guilty. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just getting him out for a period of time?
Yeah.
No. I ain't even seen Biggie though.
I think they was together for, I want to say, might be 1 year.
Do she look like Biggie's her daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, look at me looking down.
She look like Big.
AG, what you cooked tonight? Yeah, let's shit. They call a spade a spade. Hell, I mean, they just
baby.
Baby girl,
baby.
Heart throb never black and ugly. How y'all feel
about 50 Cent talking about Lil Kim, baby?
Listen, 50 need to sit his wild ass down to me like 50, please.
Please do some of that.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. 50 Cent need to be.
What'd he say? I ain't hear it. What'd he say?
So Lil Kim and Megan Thee Stallion, they dropped a remix to Megan's song, the Plan B song. Lil Kim is on the remix. 50 Cent, after Funk Flex had premiered it on his show, 50 Cent done posted on his page and just made up a whole lie talking about Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim taking shots at you about your child or something like that. And then he made a remark about Lil Kim's baby girl and her, her little girl got that little slanted eye just like Biggie, which is crazy to me. That's wild. But yeah, he talked about the little girl. So everybody was just getting on 50 like in the comments, like, how you gonna talk about somebody's child?
50 need to sit his old ass down somewhere and shut up. 50 be doing too much to me. Like 50, please 50.
I'm trying to figure out why he have beef with Lil Kim. Like, he always saying something bad about her, and it's been going on for years. I'm like, did she turn you down, nigga? Did you try to, date her?
What happened?
Get some pussy or something, and she turned you down?
What happened? Got you so bitter.
Why?
50, but he be tripping and talking about bullshit anyway. Like, just sit down and shut up. You ain't got to comment on everything, 50, please.
It be stuff like that make men be corny to me. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Like, why you? It's so lame, dog. It's so fucking lame.
Listen, 50 don't do it for me. He don't do it for me, period. I think he has put a lot of players in the game from his shows or whatever. I haven't really watched any of them. You know, I watched a couple of episodes of Power, but I be on other shit. My mama love it though, you know, so I think he's giving a lot of people opportunities, but sit the fuck down and shut up.
Right.
So what usually be to happen when them dudes be did you like that?
Who?
Like
What you be did?
Who?
You said the dude was lying when he keep on fucking with you like that. What you used to be did to him?
They don't fuck with me like that. What you talking about? My mouth too crazy. I don't get that kind of treatment. But I'm just saying in general, when you know, just looking on social media and hear about other people's stories and you see a guy, even a guy could be posting on their page just some crazy shit. You be like, why you even, why are you even doing that? It's like, it's just so, it's lame. It's lame. It's lame. To me.
So the best thing for a dude is just not to say nothing really. Just look.
Not about nobody child.
Not about nothing really.
Shit, not about nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sure nothing about me.
Just look at that shit and scroll right past it. Don't even come in there.
They should. I like a manly man. Like I like a man who don't even really be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to see shit like that by men and all them posting different bullshit. That shit turn me off. Like that shit lame to me.
Yeah. Scroll on. Just get on social media and scroll like the rest of us. Shit, I had to tell myself, oh, you supposed to like shit. You know, you supposed to like shit. This how, this what people on here for. But yeah, all that. Don't nobody want to see no man acting thirsty. I feel like that's what fit to be doing. Like, motherfucker, you relevant. Just with your shit that you got going on Stars. You relevant. So it be just be extra. He be speaking on shit that don't even need to be spoke on. That ain't got nothing to do with him. And everybody knows it's a violation to talk about somebody's child. But shit, he beefing with his own son. So she talks bad about him. Hell, so
but yeah.
He don't care nothing about me and your child. You feel me? So
no.
Yeah, he dogs his damn child out. So and the boy dogs his ass right back out.
Yeah.
So yeah. He in the beef with one of his own,
You right.
He just do too much for me. He really, really do too much. He really, really do too much. So
well, he got that money, he can be arrogant.
He can. So that's what he think anyway.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Shit.
That's what he think anyway. 50 be saying, I woke up this morning, I turned on the computer said, boy, get off. Right. Please. Like, yeah.
And he know if he say something, he gonna get a reaction out of everybody waiting on him to say something.
If he done dog Floyd what is name Floyd Mayweather so much. So listen, he ain't even funny no more. 50 need to sit his ass down somewhere.
What about 50 and Rick Ross?
I haven't seen him say nothing about Ross in a minute. I think him and Floyd.
He said something about it the other day.
What he say? He got a beef with Ross too?
Yeah, he was like Ross was a correction officer, nigga. Nigga, you was a police, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he said the other day. He was like, man, that nigga was the police, man. I don't give a damn what he say, nigga. You was a correction officer, nigga. That's the police. So
okay.
Child.
Listen, 50, please. Just sit your ass down. So he think, he think Ross might still be connected and setting folk up.
Ross had denied that shit for a long time though. Since nigga came with some pictures and some receipts on his ass.
So he really was a correctional officer back in the day.
Yeah, 50 got a picture of that nigga in the uniform. Nigga came up with
that's how 50 ass stayed in jail. Shit. This room was out here by 50 ass too though.
Ross was like 20. Ross was in
this
about
room
20.
Was out here by 52. 50 need to stand down. His room was out here by his ass too. So he need not being no police. Just stand down, 50. Please. He ain't gonna do that. I like Ross. Ross put the big boys on the map, made the big boys believe in something. We was trying to let them know, but shit, Ross made them take their shirts off and parade around. Shit. So yeah, I like Ross. I
I don't
like
want to go
Ross.
down one of their concerts no more though.
Why?
He
What
cool.
happened?
And
What?
he ain't got that many songs. That nigga ain't got. He better sing them
Wait a
little few
minute.
songs he
Wait
got.
a minute.
He
AG,
definitely
you
can't
ain't
do
got.
no 45 minute set.
So he
Who?
need to be opener. Ross.
Ross can do a 25 minute set and turn it out and leave it
Mm-hmm.
alone. But once it go to 45 minutes, nah, he
Folk be
lost it.
sleep.
Yeah, he talking about he
Okay.
getting out scholarships and bringing folks out the audience on stage and everything.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you. Who
Child.
seen Mary J? We going to see Mary J. Week after that. Good Morning Gorgeous.
Oh, okay.
You done seen her perform before?
Mm-mm.
No.
But all I know is she got all she need to do is drop a couple of
I
beats
ain't
and the
never really
crowd will
been
sing.
into I ain't been into her performances. I like Mary music, but not her performances per
She can
se.
drop the beat and the crowd will sing. So you're gonna be all right. Shit, they can pass the mic to me if I were there. Shit, I listen. I sing every I ain't saying it sound like Mary J, but I can drop hey, Mary the Queen in certain rounds. So you're gonna be all right, bro. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
So
She done came a long way.
what's the best concert y'all done been to?
Shit, back in the day when I went to see
What?
Michael Jackson, and I
Thank
think
you.
I saw the
Have you
first.
done seen Michael Jackson in concert before?
Oh, twice. Let me tell
I
you
saw him
something.
twice. Mhm.
Oh,
Listen,
I ain't never seen
I,
no shit like that.
I was not gonna go back that far, Ms.B, but since you wanted to take it down, my mama took me to my first concert. It was at the Omni in Atlanta, so that's been a long time ago. I probably was 8. I don't even know how old I was, but she had to
Mhm.
stand me up in the seat to see. It was the Jacksons. It was the Jacksons, but Michael did have, like, I think, Off the Wall was out, so he had at least a solo album. But so
Mhm.
they did some of their hits. They had the Destiny album, maybe. Now Destiny was probably on the Victory tour, and I went to the Victory tour. So
Okay.
listen, my mama took me to that concert as a little girl, and I remember it was 2 men sitting in front of us, and they turned around about halfway through his performance and said, "Is she gonna sing every song he got?" My mama said, "Yep." And they were like, Can she come stand down here with us?" And she
Mhm.
was like, "Yep," because she would smoke. You can smoke cigarettes and shit in
Yeah.
open buildings. Yeah, she was smoking cigarettes and drinking probably some Chevy's rig. I don't know, but that's probably the best one I've been to, if I'm gonna be honest, because it was Michael Jackson.
Mhm.
It was
Y'all
Michael
been
Yeah, that's
y'all,
the
Jackson.
y'all
first one.
killed me.
I'm a major Michael Jackson fan, and
Uh-huh.
best concerts I ever been to. Let me see what else. What was the name of that hip hop? It was a hip hop concert that came as well. I think they was at the Omni. It was like the first, well, my first hip hop concert, and probably the first. I forgot.
Who
I
was
think it was
there?
not Rock the Bells. It was called something else.
Who
But
was there?
I just remember
Houdini.
it was Rakim, Airbnb Rakim, might have been Houdini, might have been what's
Run
up,
DMC.
Curtis Blow and all them.
Oh,
Run
see, yeah, I
DMC.
probably would have been
LL
there.
Cool J.
Look at me. I'm trying to see if y'all can see my shirt. My shirt say Billie Jean, actually. So I'm really a Michael Jackson fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I change my name to Billie Jean on his birthday every year. So yeah. But let me have you been listening. I remember 8 Ball, MJG,
Mm-hmm.
Magic. It was a couple of people that came to the Fox. That was a good concert. And
Mm-hmm.
I went to see the Legends of Southern Hip Hop at Wolf Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And the Goody Mob was there, but they ended up bringing out Big Boy. I'm trying to figure out was 3,000. I don't remember. They brought out Ti. So listen, it was, yeah. So I done been to, because I'm a act a fool everywhere I go. Shit, I just went to see No Limit in November. So hell, um I'm an act a
So did
fool
you
wherever
see
I go.
Mystical?
But Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, that was before he got locked up. Yeah, Mystical was there.
Yeah.
Mystical was there. So yeah, it was No Limit was all right. So I done been to a couple of pretty heavy hitters. I wouldn't go see no Airbnb and Rakim or nothing like that. But are you saying the funk? You know the funk fest or what they call it?
This was like in the 80s when hip hop was just, you know,
Just
taking off.
again.
That's
making
all we
its
had.
way.
That's all we had. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I love, that's my favorite genre of music is hip hop. So
Okay.
my mama had done bought me the 8 tracks, and I was like, shit, I want to go to the concert,
She
goddamn.
bought you the what? The 8 tracks. Tell your age then, baby. Tell your age. Tell
It
your
was
age
still
then, baby.
8 track. It was 8 tracks. It
Nah,
had
it
them
was a
little with
cassette
them little
tape.
45
Cassettes.
records to
It
listen.
was a
Cassettes.
cassette tape.
I got some 45. Yeah, 45s
I
cassettes.
had
Let me
cassette
say
tapes.
this. I've been meaning to tell you this before we go. You look just like your mom tonight. Like for real. With your hair like that and them glasses on, you look just
Oh yeah, I do look like
like her tonight. Oh
my
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah. When I logged on, I was like, oh, is that all? Like, wait a minute. Who done took over tonight? Who done took over tonight? Yeah, you look like her tonight, babe. You look like her tonight. For
Yeah.
real.
Get that woman some grandkids.
It's too
Mm-mm.
late. It's too late.
So that
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
You can
I
meet
ain't
somebody who got some.
about to be around here look like Janet Jackson having the baby at 50.
they
You'll
give
be
you
okay.
something to do.
Mm-mm.
Give you
You done
something to
had
do.
all the fun. You done had fun. So you might as well just settle down and just raise your baby. Raise your baby.
I thought about adoption. I did think about that.
Just
That's a
give
good
one of your
idea too.
eggs. Take it out you and let somebody fertilize it out your body. Get you a surrogate.
Doctor told me my eggs. Okay, my eggs ain't working no more.
Your eggs ain't eggs.
Damn. I want them to tell me that. I want them to tell me that.
Man, she told me I probably ain't finna have no kids.
So, girl, you
Even
didn't
if
see
I
my
try.
video I made about I had the video visit with my doctor because I wanted to get my tubes tied. And he pretty much told me, baby, you 50. You'll be 51. In other words, he was like, you in the fourth quarter. Like,
Right.
why
You
even
ain't
why take your cleats off? Just run on down. Shit, you in what they call it, the end zone. You in the end zone. And ain't nobody else on the field. Ain't nobody. And he was like, he gave me some viable reasons. And he was saying women my age, it's not as easy. You hear about women who have menopause babies or whatever, but he was like, that shit ain't coming. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's how women my age start having to use fertility and other, they have to make some shit happen. So he was pretty much telling me, just hold on, your body finna go through the natural process where you can't have no babies anyway. So
Right. Yeah.
Shattered my whole dream. I had already picked out who I was gonna get to take me to get my plan B. Was gonna have a one night stand, then I was gonna start looking for my real man after the one night stand. But now, baby, what I ain't finna do, Miss B, is get caught up out here in these streets, baby.
Me either.
I'm too old. My baby, didn't I keep telling y'all? Y'all got a fellow alumnus across the hall. So now she on her way out here. What is I'm finna start over doing all this shit for burping and trying to find? I ain't
Right.
got time. No. So
Yeah.
okay, how you feel about that though? Your doctor telling you that you good with that?
Yeah, I ain't never really want kids anyway. I ain't
Okay,
never,
well
Dang.
shit.
the only time I thought about kids maybe a couple of years ago. Like I said, I had told my mom, I was like, I probably wasn't gonna have none, but I might think about adopting. And she just was like, whatever, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Then time just started passing, and
You
I
was
got
having good
older.
fun.
Time was passing, and I got older, and I'm at the point where it just is not happening for me,
Gotcha.
and I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I said the same thing. Like, yeah. I just don't want to. I just don't want. I want to. Yeah. I just don't want to be caught up, babe. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be caught up, and I want me some good fun out here, some good fun, because I've been holding I just been staying down, like just
Right.
like you say on the tip where I ain't entertaining nobody. I ain't really being entertained. So when I start being entertained, I don't want no hindrance
Right.
on that. And the last thing I want is somebody is to piss on the stick and the shit don't give me what I'm looking for, which is a negative. So I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. So yeah, he pretty much told me, just hold what you got, boo.
Mm-hmm.
And in a minute, he gave me some other alternatives, but girl, yeah, he shattered my whole little thing.
Right.
My whole little plan. Whole little
Mm-hmm.
plan. Okay, AG done hung up.
Right. He didn't even say bye. He's so
He just
fucking
done. I
ignorant.
heard a whole bunch. I heard a whole bunch of friction though. Like so.
Oh, he should have said bye.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it's about our
He'll come
time.
in and say. He'll come in and leave a comment.
No, he ain't, cause we finna end this shit.
We finna go. We done. We done got what we need to be, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Listen, this was yeah. This was all right. This was all right. If I see anything that I feel like we want to talk about, I'll just like share it with you on social media. But it be
Mm-hmm.
so much going on. Shit, I be done blew your inbox up. You know what I mean? With all the
No,
shit that
you
be going
just
on.
save it like I'm saving it on my thing
And just
on
go
and go
back to
from
it.
there. Mm-hmm.
But you hit everything. The damn twins, Ray J, you hit everything. You hit everything. And then,
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
always talk about a little money. We can always talk about a few money. So we really should make sure we always have like a this week with the money. You know what I mean? Because we done talked about the child support. We done talked about the $4,000 being flued
Yeah.
out.
Just
So
the
we are,
everyday person type of
yeah,
question.
yeah. We should always have some kind of segment talking about something with money, whatever it is. Like the man with the well,
Mm-hmm.
shit. I guess that's about money too. You working 13 hours and you ain't got no dinner.
Yeah.
We should have I always talk about some sort of money or whatever. But all right, baby. Until next Sunday.
Yes. Until next Sunday.
It's been real. AG, wherever you at, it's been real.
It's been real. He's so he made me
Don't do
sick.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He
Don't do
made
that.
me
He bring some
sick.
real he bring a real another perspective. But yeah, he be tripping, girl.
He
So
be tripping.
he be tripping.
He just go against the grain just to start controversy.
Just go against the grain, yeah. But we got okay. He done spent his Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Damn. What day you on? He done spent his Sunday night with us. I don't know if he was watching football or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, next Sunday, baby.
Yeah. Thank you
Same
guys
time,
for
same place.
everybody who catch the replay. We've been, the views been going up on the videos,
Oh,
especially on
good.
the replay. I be looking at the numbers and stuff like that. So we are very appreciative. And we'll be here again next Sunday at 9 p.m. So everybody definitely tune in.
All right. See you next week, babe.
All right. Bye,
All right. Bye.
y'all.